Have you been worried about me? I'm still alive. I'm sweating though, probably because I'm in these hot pajamas. Y'all are glad not to see those pink things. Let's see, it's Saturday morning in Edenton. It's good to be here. Look at the house. I took all the teacher supplies yesterday. So proud of myself. Hi Alicia. My parents came to visit for an hour. Now my mother starts radiation on Tuesday. And of course I'm like, no help at all. Krista, you have like 10 weeks of summer left. Krista lives in New York. And my dad, his jaw's wired shut. And he can talk like this. My teeth, my children the other day said my teeth were crooked. Are they crooked? They said that tooth is getting out. It does look kind of bad. I don't think I can afford any more braces though. Anyway, so Dad's got his jaw wired shut. Have y'all ever seen anybody that had their jaw wired shut? I don't know what I thought it would look like. It's like basically like you have braces and then they've like closed your things down. Good morning, school will be starting. I know, that's why I thought I need to do this. It'd be nice if I could do I think if I don't have to drive to school, I'll do videos at 7:30 so the teachers can watch them from school before the children get there. Krista said, what happened to your dad? Well, he was getting those implants and the doctor accidentally broke his jaw or cracked his jaw. I think it was a total mistake. He's very good, my mother keeps saying. And anyway, so his jaw's wired shut. Well, he's getting implants in these teeth because these two teeth, he knocked out on the ice in Lake Erie when he grew up, ice skating. So he's always had fake teeth. Well, so right now, they're working on the implants. So what they've done is they've left this one out. So when he opens his mouth like this, there's no tooth, and that's where the straw goes. I mean, it's bad. And of course, you look skinny. Oh my God, that's such a lie, but I'll take it. I mean, I've got to start exercising. My husband was like, I'm going to get up and exercise. And I said, well, I'm going to get up and go to Chicken Kitchen. Anyway, so Dad and that tooth, my mother wouldn't even let me take a picture. I'll get one though. Might just have to wait. But now one of the wires has popped, so they've gone to the dentist this morning. And then our condo's sitting there empty at the beach. Hell, somebody ought to be down there. I would have stayed. I was trying to leave so they could go. At 7:30, I'm at work. I'm at the school at 6:30. I ain't doing any live video at 6:30 unless I'm in prison. So let's see. So Tim Collar did not kill me. That's exciting. And I was like, he's deleted his. So this is the fellow that put the thing about the teachers going out in droves to sell their school supplies back, return them for, I think he said they're returning them for gift cards and cash. Do not take communal supplies. Only take what your child needs. And now, later he issued this apology and kind of explained and said, I don't think, why should we have to buy all this stuff? Why shouldn't the school pay for it? And it is interesting to see that we're so short of money. But you know what? Why would I have a problem paying for it? Public school is free. I mean, granted, it's with our taxes. And maybe it's because I have 4 kids in there, but I feel like I'm getting a pretty good deal. So that's not a problem for me. So anyway, he issued me this long letter and said I had until Friday by the end of the workday, and I was to issue a video apology to say that he did not say it about people in Chowan County, and something else, some other rule, I can't remember, the educational lottery. If I do run for lieutenant governor, we're going to tackle that subject. Those people are going to be so sick of me. They talk about not living through something. Anyway, so I think the money from the lottery is like that money from all those speeding tickets the General Assembly owes counties. I mean, my county is owed $900,000. They just don't give it. Anyway, so I did not issue an apology. Let's go over some basic vocabulary this morning. Defamation of character is when you say something negative about someone that's not true. So if you share something, if you say and make a statement on your Facebook page, teachers are going in droves and selling your school supplies and getting gift cards, and I share it, that's not defamation of character. That's just me sharing it. Don't put anything out there. That's like social media one-on-one for 13-year-olds. Don't put anything on Facebook that you don't want the whole world to see. And if you're still struggling, go along with this. So-and-so has been arrested for the murder of whoever. NBC says that. The person can't sue NBC for telling people that because it's true. Now, if they said so-and-so has been arrested for murder and they hadn't, then yes, that would be a problem. Oh my God. And I will say this, I don't like lying. I really don't like lying. What else don't I like? I don't like threats and this whole like man telling me what I would do. Clearly he doesn't read my blog. And he called my husband at work. And Thomas was like, I didn't have time to call him back. I'm a lawyer. I mean, I have work to do. Anyway. Just the idea. But yesterday I was like, but I was at the pool. Maybe I should make your Facebook private. I mean, I can ban him, but I sort of like the idea that he's watching this being pissed. Anyway. And I've got all those screenshots, Tim, from your page. So I hear this morning I've been banned from it and it's still out there. So now people have got to send me stuff. If he does anything bad, I'm going to share it. He's on probation. He's on debutante probation. I'm missing my friend Victoria Huggins this morning. She was Miss North Carolina. She gave me this cup when she came and spoke at school. I loved her. He called your husband. He did. I don't think Thomas called it back. And I sent him a message and said, don't you tell me what to do or when or how. And if you continue like this, I will report you to the state bar. And I will. And I ain't heard pee turkey poo from him since then. I don't think he's called Thomas. And y'all might say, that's mean. You're going to make him lose his job. Yesterday, what? Thomas, you are one to talk. You pick more crap to do. Don't sit in there and be a tattletale. The game Russell's playing, people are cussing. I mean, that's like king of cussing in there. Yeah, my husband was supposed to get me to toe the line. What if my husband could do that? Meanwhile, though, when I leave for the summer, like his sporting equipment ends up in the house. So, oh shit, now y'all made me forget what I was going to say. Oh, I just said, that like menacing tactics. Oh, he said, your video was shared. And y'all probably sick of hearing about this, but it's just so amazing. Your video was shared in a national private teacher group. All the teachers out there, is there such a thing? I've never seen it. I'd like to be a part of it. And he said, and I submitted a complaint to Facebook, and they've shut the page down. I said, well, great. What is the page? I'd like to know, because they must have stolen my video. Well, I don't know. I said, well, go back and look at your emailed complaint to Facebook, and you would have had to have told them, well, I can't find it. Liar. And I said, you are lying. I mean, is that against the law? Anyway. Anybody that has like Barbie porn is sketchy, but I will say that I looked at his website this morning though, and it says, people describe my strategy, something about the type to throw something through the window, which I saw the other day. So when y'all wonder why I deleted everything, I like really went to bed kind of feeling nervous about the morning. And I thought, I don't want to live my life like this. So I deleted everything. I thought I need to start the school year on a on a good, positive note. That's why I deleted that Nathan stuff too. Lord help us. Those people are, I've never seen people that are so annoyed with other people for their own behavior. Oh, so I know what I was going to tell you. Because this girl, there was this tweet yesterday that went out, and this girl said, I've got a effing internship at NASA. And the person who writes a blog, like me, tweeted under it, and I don't tweet. I like tweet. I don't understand tweeting. Like if somebody wants to come over and give me a tweet lesson on how to use it, like my friend Natalie Weaver's really good at it. I just can't get into it. So anyway, they said language, and then she said, F you and suck my something. I've got this thing at NASA, and you can't tell me what to do. Well, then the blogger said, well, I'm on the board of the NASA education program. And she no longer have an internship. And people were like, he made her lose her job. He did not. Her actions made her lose her job. It's crazy. Anyway, you people better get it together. I think before social media, you could get away with doing a whole lot of stuff because people, looks kind of cloudy in here. Oh, it's all that light back there. People, there was no way to get out if somebody was awful. You just kind of had to sit and relish in it. And now that's not the case. So anyway, then people don't know what to do because they feel so empowered to be terrible acting, and then they're annoyed when they have the consequences. That's why I just tell on myself when I do bad stuff, because I figure it's going to come out sooner or later. I might as well get the credit for being honest. Anyway. What else do we need to talk about? Oh, the lieutenant governor thing. Remove the comment about ride your old lady. Ride your old lady like a Harley is what it said. How can you defame somebody that has that comment on their profile picture? Anyway, lieutenant governor. So I don't know. We've really been having a lot of talks. I've gotten these messages. Of course, the Smiths, who are like old friends in Rocky Mount, went to see my parents to check on them, because of all this stuff. I can't send a screenshot of his page on these comments, but I sent it in a comment. Oh, God, well, I can't find that. And they were like, is Adrienne running for lieutenant governor? And my parent, he actually didn't report her. Her friends using the NASA hashtag alerted NASA. Yeah, so, maybe I would like tweeting. Then you're really getting in trouble. But anyway, thank you for the proper information instead of my heresy. And they were like, is Adrienne running for lieutenant governor? And my parents said, we don't know what you're talking about. Oh, God, I hadn't brought it up to him. I mean, I did mention it to my mother, and she, feigned passing out. So I thought, well, I'm not going to talk about it. And so anyway, but I had a nice friend yesterday who was like, we want to know where to send the check. So nice. But I'll tell you, now I know of 3 other people running. And one of the people running particularly served in Afghanistan and Iraq and went to the London School of Economics. Ann's from North Carolina. I don't know if I could beat London School of Economics in Afghanistan and Iraq. I mean, why would a veteran vote for me? But anyway, I'm pondering it. I mean, he certainly sounds more qualified than I do. So you're running. No, I'm not running. I'm still thinking about it. I have a couple conversations coming up here soon with some political people to see what they think. The trouble is when Republicans, not the Democrats so much, they're a little more open-minded, but the Republicans use the term my party. It's about your platform. But it is sort of if I can beat them. I mean, you don't want to run if you're not going to win. It's a lot of time and effort, and they tell me it's really expensive. I'm not convinced with that. But anyway, but yes, my platform. So, but whenever I've said, they're like, well, the party, I've talked to senators and reps, the party and we and this and that. I think I'm such a and I don't mean this like in a snobby way, I think they're like sort of worried that I would win based on social media. Because this woman who's kind of my mentor, she was a senator for years, she said name recognition is your big thing. And I do have name recognition. None of them have 350 people watching their morning videos. I know, and they can't stand that, but they're like, that's not how you get elected. That's not how you get elected. You will tell us how expensive it really is. Yes, exactly. I would tell you. I would tell you. And I just cannot play. Let's say I ran based just exactly how I think it should be. But you have to have like committees and people doing finance, and you have to pay those people. I'm just not crazy about doing that. I think I could find some people that could do some stuff for free. Anyway, not that people need to work for me for free, but it shouldn't be like that. I really don't think it should be like that. Anyway, to me, what makes sense is if you have about 10 folks in every county, and they do a really good job of getting your information out there. Maybe you get an article in the paper, and you put some signs out. Maybe you do some fancy commercials. But one thing about my job of what I do, y'all sick of listening to this, is I'm already doing that. I'm going out and speaking, but fortunately most of the time I get paid to speak. And I don't know if these politician wannabes, if people want them to come speak. I'm doing the United States Tennis Association annual meeting, and yesterday got all lined up.